All right, let's kick it off this morning with the holiday rush. Check it out. The travel today is projected to be the busiest day. The nation's airports could see record volume, but weather could lead to some cancellations and perhaps even some delays. Nearly 80 million Americans are expected to travel this week. More than 18 million of those will be on an airplane. We have CBS News' senior transportation correspondent, Kris Van Cleave, back in his natural habitat at one of the busiest airports in the country. I stole that line from, I think it was Tony this morning, Kris. I have nothing original to offer, but you are still here in New York City at LaGuardia Airport.
Glad.
Talk to me about what's
you
going on
at LaGuardia. You are one of a kind, sir. So far, so good here at the New York airports. We are watching, of course, there's some weather in the area, and that the storms bring some rain, but it's going to be followed by a lot of wind. And wind can complicate how these airports run. So watching for delays later in the day as that goes on. If San Francisco just seems to not be able to get out of the way of these atmospheric river-type conditions. So we're seeing some weather out west as well, as airlines, yet again are dealing with storms on both coasts, and now some weather in the middle of the country as well. But what's really stood out so far since Friday when this travel rush started was how few cancellations there have been. Yes, there have been thousands of delays because of the weather and some air traffic control staffing issues here in the New York City area, but very few cancellations every day, which is what flyers want. They are getting to their destination, albeit some of them might be a little bit behind schedule, but they're getting there. And the airlines feel pretty confident overall about the forecast going into Thanksgiving and for the trek home.
So let me ask you about this new Senate report, Kris, that was released this morning that shows some airlines have profited billions from junk fees. Break down that report, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who are watching this who are like, sometimes when I look at the invoice for my airline ticket and I see tons of fees, I have no idea what they're for. Is that what we're talking about here?
Well, what's been dubbed junk fees by, this is the Senate Democrats on the Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations led by Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut, have been looking into all of the, you maybe heard them call ancillary fees, things like bag fees, seat fees, boarding pass fees, all of those things that can get tacked on to the price to fly that go beyond just the ticket price. And it should not surprise any flyer that this has become a lucrative part of the airline business. The 5 airlines they looked at made more than $12.4 billion just in seat fees between 2018 and 2023. One of the other things that jumped out to me in this report, Frontier and Spirit, those are the ultra low cost carriers, those airlines that kind of have fees for everything. We're incentivizing employees to strictly enforce the baggage policies. What does that mean? It means flyers were more likely to get hit by baggage fees somewhere along the process because there was incentive for their employees to flag the bags that might be too big or overweight. And in some cases, they were paid a bonus per bag, if you will, for each one of these. Now, Frontier says that incentive program was to try to make sure that every flyer was treated fairly and the rules were followed. Spirit said they respectfully disagree with some of the findings in this report. There is going to be a hearing on Capitol Hill next month where we will hear from executives from all of the airlines about how they charge fees. But bottom line here, the Democratic senators want the Department of Transportation and Treasury to investigate these business practices.
Yeah, I think a lot of consumers would like to see that as well. Kris Van Cleave reporting from us in LaGuardia Airport this morning. Kris, as always, we appreciate it, my friend. Thank you.